Hi guys, I'm Alicia and welcome to this week's episode. Guys, it's 2019 already and there's already crazy crap happening. I'm joking. There's nothing crazy happening. So first off, I want to wish everybody a happy 2019. Hopefully this year is a kick-ass year for you. I am hoping and praying for a lot of things to happen. I'm hoping to find a job this year. I was hoping for that last year, but this year I'm really hoping for it, you know, kind of putting all those vibes out there because I need a job. I hope that 2019 is a great year for most people, for everybody actually, because everybody needs to have a good year because 18 was terrible, you know, but 19 was a good year. But this week's episode is all about those people that you don't want to see, but you'll end up seeing, and then you have to greet them, and it's really awkward, and it's just unfortunately, when you live in close proximity with people, you somehow just see them everywhere and anywhere, and it's not always the funnest thing ever. There's always going to be a certain level amount of awkwardness, or just plain old dodgy. Don't look at me, you can't see me. But then they'll end up seeing you, and then you're just like, fantastic, I'm doing great. Since I arrived in South Africa last year, I have seen more people that I didn't expect to see than I ever have in the 5 years since I've been out of school, 1 year out of varsity. I've seen a lot of people that I didn't expect to see. Some are good, you know, get positive reactions and great, how you doing, fantastic. Other people would just avoid each other, and it's just like, don't see me, right? Other people just straight up let's just ignore each other, which is fine. I don't mind ignoring you, especially if there maybe is a little bad blood. You don't want to say bad blood, but you know, definitely when you're not incredibly best friends with that person, because then it's just really awkward. So the best thing to do is to just ignore it. There's always the situations where you see, it always happens, we're walking somewhere. So I saw someone at the movies that I used to be friends with, and guys, it was seriously awkward because I genuinely feel like this person ghosted me, and there's no hard feelings, but I really don't want to sit and tell you about my life, because we've managed to get on with it for about 5 years now, and why are you asking me? You don't really care, and I don't really care, so why are we having this conversation? At first you try to dodge, and I know it sounds a bit rude to dodge someone that you don't want to greet, but sometimes I feel like it's the best remedy. Because you don't want to get caught up in that conversation of, hi, how you doing? It's great. What are you up to? It's been so long, hey? Obviously, it's been long. It's been 5 freaking years, for example. You know, it could be 2 years. Hey, or you see someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in years, and you don't actually know what happened. They just stop talking to you, and then you see them, and then they're all of a sudden very curious as to how you're doing in life and what you're doing. And you're just like, thanks guys. Thanks. The next one is definitely the friendly one, where you see someone and you're very friendly with them. How you doing? You chat, catch up, you know, and there's it's not that you guys stop being friends, it's just life got in between, you guys you know, you guys were bread rolls and life separated you with lettuce and onions and tomato and burger patty and cheese and no hard feelings, and you don't mind seeing those people because it's really sometimes it's lots of fun. You also get the kind of people who you've seen, who make eye contact, but they just ignore you. And I've had so many of those happen, but then it gets really bad after high school when you see these people and they don't greet you, and you're just wow. Oh, okay, you know, seems like everybody got Alicia memo, you know, the Alicia memo, just avoid it, don't talk if you have nothing nice to say, yeah. The next one though is when you're trying to avoid someone. And this is the most difficult one. You see someone that you used to know, you're just somebody that I used to know, somebody. Yeah, I went there. You used to know that person really well. and then things got like really awkward and sour between you guys, like worse than sour milk, and you're just like, I don't have time for you. Oh, guys, that's when people, like grown-ass adults, act like 5-year-olds. We literally just avoid. We hide behind our parents as if they're like a human shield, if you're with your parents, like in my case. And yeah, you pretend like you're on your phone. You're like, oh, sorry, on my phone. Sorry, I can't see you because I'm on the phone. Just because you don't want to make eye contact with that person because you really have nothing to say. But it's really, really awkward because when you like see them or someone that relates to them or some part of their universe in the same circumference as you, very awkward because you're like, oh. So first thing is like see them, you gotta identify where they are so you can avoid that area. And you're like, just, really, really awkward and funny at the same time. Like if you've seen someone trying to avoid someone, I've never seen it, but I can imagine how funny it must look. I tried to be all cool, like a cool cat, and I wasn't trying to be rude. So it was just like on my phone. I literally was on my phone and pretended like I was checking my WhatsApp messages. I had 0 WhatsApp messages. I would have been better off scrolling on Instagram. But I opened up WhatsApp to make as if I was responding to someone. It's great. Why is it that we do this? Well, I feel like in 2019, everybody's talking about, keeping away the negative energies because, oh my word, we don't need that. So it is important to dodge the people that you don't want to talk to because, well, you know what, you don't need to actually. And I don't think it's a very rude thing. Me, I'm very much like that. Like if I don't like you, I'm sorry. If I'm not your biggest #1 fan and I don't really want to talk to you, I'm really gonna do my best to avoid you because I just really don't want that awkward conversations of hi, how you doing? And if there's no point in being friendly because then you're just gonna be fake, and then they're gonna go and tell their friend, oh, by the way, did you know I spoke to like so and so and she was such a fake person because she greeted me and she was asking me how I'm doing. Dudes, no thank you. Not being part of that. My 2019 is honestly going to be the year that I'm going to be the most honest. Over and above all the dodging. There are a lot of people in life, there will always be people that you will have to dodge and avoid, right? And then there'll sometimes be those people that you have to greet and be nice to. And that's the thing, like if I can dodge you, that's a new word, if I can dodge you. If I can avoid greeting you, I will. But if I'm forced to greet you, I will. And I'll be nice about it. Surprise, surprise. I'm not a total monster. If I need to greet you, I will. And I'll be nice. And I'll be like, so fantastic. But guys, 2019 should be the year where you are most honest with yourself. I'm not saying be ugly to people because, no. We're not about being ugly to people, yeah. So 2019 should be the year that you make new friends, okay? And if you do happen to see someone from your past, whatever, just do one of the 3 things. I'm not saying like it has to be perfect. If you're gonna avoid, guys, please just be subtle about it. Don't just be calm and pretend that you're on your phone. Just avoid like you didn't see the person. I technically have an excuse for not noticing people because I'm as blind as a bat. Can't see very far. So people's faces just are like blurry, they're like faceless people. I cannot see your face. So if I don't notice you, in my defense, I cannot see you. That is the end of this week's episode. It is very, very short, very, very sweet. I am trying to be chop and not boring. Not that I'm ever boring, guys. If you think I'm boring, it's okay. But guys, thank you so much for watching this 6th episode. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Send this to all your friends. It's 2019, guys. Give them something new and interesting to watch because I'm fabulous. I'm a little awkward and I talk about a lot of random things. So be kind to yourselves. Look after yourselves for 2019. Let 2019 be a good year. Remember, you are human. So if you make mistakes, pick you up. You're young, hopefully. If you're older, maybe you should just reassess your life. Remember, you're awesome, you are great, and you are loved.